Hello, boys and girls. I have a story for you. You might know this one. This is called The Grouchy Ladybug, and it's written by Eric Carle, very famous children's author. He is best known for his illustrations, the way that they are made from, it looks like paper that he painted and then cut out and put together in a collage. So you can see the different designs in his paper. Like this is just a big piece of painted green paper that he used, but then sometimes he cuts them, and so it looks like he painted red for the wings, and then he painted some black paper and then cut out the circles for the dots on the ladybug. But anyway, enjoy those illustrations, and this story teaches us about kindness and also about telling time. It's got some clocks in it. The Grouchy Ladybug. It was night, and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it. Aphids are little tiny bugs that like to suck the juice out of leaves and plants, and it kind of destroys the plants. So that's why people like ladybugs, is because they eat the aphids. So it saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to eat them for breakfast. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. Good morning, said the friendly ladybug. Go away, shouted the grouchy ladybug. I want those aphids. Well, we can share them, suggested the friendly ladybug. No, they're mine, all mine, screamed the grouchy ladybug. Or do you want to fight me for them? If you insist, answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other ladybug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of itself. Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight, it said. Well, then, why don't you pick on somebody bigger? I'll do that, screeched the grouchy ladybug. I'll show you. And it puffed itself up and flew off. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the yellow jacket, showing its stinger. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. There's the 6 o'clock. Then we turn the page, and what time is it now? 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. That was 7 o'clock, so an hour later, it would be 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. So I think you're noticing a pattern here. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Do you want to fight? If you insist, said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. And you notice that the creatures are getting bigger and bigger every time, so you can predict what kind of creatures she might run into. So after 9 o'clock comes, let's just look at them up here for a minute. Notice that the long hand is staying straight up on the 12, because it's all o'clock. So we have 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Not very clear, sorry. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Do you want to fight? If you insist, said the lobster, stretching its claws. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Ooh. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Do you want to fight? If you insist, said the snake, right after lunch. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Do you want to fight? If you insist, said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the gorilla, beating its chest. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? If you insist, said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. You want to fight? If you insist, said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. So that's the trunk. Those are the tusks. Oh, you're not big enough, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. And now we're getting to the biggest creature there is. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. Hey, you, said the grouchy ladybug. Want to fight? But the whale did not answer at all. Now look at the little tiny ladybug right there. You're not big enough anyway, said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. Now notice how big this whale is. It takes up more than a page. Now look at the clock. The long hand is on the 3. That's 15 minutes after, so it's 5:15. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, Hey, you want to fight? But it got no answer, so it flew on. Still the whale's body. At 5, what time is it here? The long hand's on the 6, that's the half hour. So at 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, Hey, you want to fight? But it got no answer, so it flew on. Oh, finally to the tail. Now 15 minutes later, it looks like it's on the 6th, but not yet. It's 5:45. Sometimes we call that a quarter to 6 because it's a quarter of the hour, which is 15 minutes until 6 o'clock. At a quarter to 6, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, Hey, you, wanna fight? And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap. Let's do the slap. That it flew across the sea and across the land. Finally, someone slapped that ladybug. And at 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived right back where it had started from. Now, there's the friendly ladybug. They switch sides. Ah, here you are again, said the friendly ladybug. You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner. Oh, thank you, said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. Looks like she's changed her attitude a little bit. Soon all of the aphids were gone. Thank you, said the leaf. You are welcome, answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies, who had been sleeping all day, came out to dance around the moon. Isn't that a beautiful picture? I just love those illustrations. I hope you enjoyed that story.